found that most meetings don't actually move the work forward. I mean, sure, they make us feel productive, but they often hide a real problem: unclear decisions and unclear ownership. If you're a middle manager, you're expected to communicate, align, and motivate. And meetings become a difficult tool for all of it. So in this Leading from the Middle, I want to show you how you could structure your meetings so they can actually create progress, not just conversations. How can we improve our team meetings to ensure they are productive and impactful? Don't you hate it when you get a meeting invite across your calendar and you sit there and be like, what is this meeting about? What does this meeting got to do with anything that I'm working on today? I got to disrupt my working time. My focus is now being obliterated because of this non-value added meeting that is now popping onto my calendar. And worse than that, this meeting has no PPO, a purpose, process, or outcome, and it has nothing to do with the 3 priorities we already set, right? Don't be that leader that's just setting up meetings, just set up meetings. Each meeting needs to have some level of goal, an objective. And actually, I created a guide that helps you walk through how to create a purpose, a process, and an outcome for each meeting, so everybody knows exactly what the meeting's about and why it's important. And I can drop that. You can get that in the show notes too. But the why that is important is because your team meetings are essentially the one spot where those communications can happen, where a lot of the times you get to hear the updates, you get to hear the feedback, you get to hear what the set goals are going to be. And it's a prime opportunity for teams to know where they stand or what's the next step moving forward. Now, it is on you to define what is the best cadence for to have these meetings. Some teams do it daily for 15 minutes. Some teams have weekly cadence, but in each of those opportunities, you're getting clear on what success looks like. You're getting clear on what the objectives are, and you're getting clear that this is why and what the purpose are for. And every time you're checking and adjusting to see how impactful is this meeting contributing to your overall goals. So you got to ask, you got to reflect on your spaces where your teams are congregating and see, is it impactful? Is it purposeful? Is it meaningful? Is it meeting the objectives of the 3 priorities we talked about earlier? And how do we make sure we take the steps to be that effective for them? And honestly, you can even ask them, is this meeting valuable to you? If not, what will make it so? That's one way to build team cohesion. That's one way you can help teams' voices be a part of the overall structural work and the culture of the team as you build them closer together to reach success. While yes, unproductive meetings can be a time management issue, but they're also a clarity issue. When a meeting has no defined purpose, no process, and no outcome, people participate, but they don't commit. That's why nothing changes after your conversation ends. So the next time you schedule a meeting, decide 3 things before it starts. Why are we meeting? How it will run, and what decisions and actions will exist when we're done. Good meetings shouldn't just share information, they create ownership.